Hi everyone, welcome to the fourth episode of Offside Opinions. My name is Aryan Shah. I have Kabir Garg, Dhruvan Janeja, and our special guest of the evening, Krish Masand.
What's up, guys?
Woo!
Today, unfortunately, we're missing Rishan Patre, but he'll be
He's
back
a
soon.
waste body.
Like, I
Everyone
don't
knows.
think I
Everyone
don't
knows
think
what would have happened.
I don't think that's really professional from your third speaker. I mean your fourth speaker.
That's an internal issue we will be dealing with. But for today, we're going to be talking about a generation that we'd love to watch football in. And a second topic would be wasted potential. So I think let's start off with the first one, a generation that we would have liked to be. You can very well answer this generation as well. But let's get our guest to kick us off, Krish Masand.
Come on, Kishi.
Which generation of football did you not live through that you like to watch, Krish?
I mean, honestly, I think from '98 when United won the treble to probably
Okay.
like 2004, 2005, because I guess 2005, 2006 is when I started watching because I have two older brothers. But yeah, I think that period because
Okay.
it was the World Cup at that point also where I think Ronaldo did something controversial with Rooney, and it was just heated at that point. But yeah, I would have liked to watch that period for sure.
Just the
Nice.
Premier League or
Besides United, who are the other teams that
I
you'd
mean,
like to have watched?
more or less the Premier League, because as you guys know, I'm an avid Chelsea supporter, and
Okay.
we
Now
were
our speakers know, viewers also know.
2004, 2005, 2005, 6. We had a
Good
great.
time to be a Chelsea fan.
Yeah, I mean that was when
But the
Roman took
special
over
one.
Chelsea, where things looked bright, and
The first Jose season,
Yeah, the
things
yeah,
are
special
and
still
we
looking
won.
bright.
So we
Things are still
won.
looking
best
bright.
defensive record ever.
Yeah, I know. And then we made some great signings. Ashley
Yeah.
Cole, Drogba,
Drogba,
Good, but
right?
we still have an
check.
exciting team, a young, exciting team now.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
it's a process, I think, right now.
Yeah. Guys, let's refrain from talking about the
Yeah,
current
we
Chelsea
can't do
team. We
Chelsea
can't turn
again.
I
every
mean,
episode into
like,
a
I'll just add
discussion.
on to that because nothing against Dhruvan and Kabir, but since Aryan brought it up, our period has just started, our downfall of, like, obviously post the Ukraine war when Roman left. And 2 years we've suffered now after we won the Champions League. But
all right, that's irrelevant actually. But
but
so
14 years without the Premier League, I guess you have experience. You should tell me how to go through it. I'm living the way you guys live at the moment. So
Just gotta laugh, bro, and carry on. Like, look, none of us have mentioned this weekend's football.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
carry on with life.
Just
I
move.
mean,
Otherwise, you'll just feel sad all the time, dude.
y'all
Just move
y'all
on.
can't mention it, to be fair.
For
Yeah, just
mental
move
health
on. So what
sake,
other teams?
move
So
on.
what other teams were good in 2004?
I'd actually like to say my period was the same. And I've
Okay,
got a kit gifted by me. Shout out PV and Rowan. And BV and
lovely, lovely.
Roy.
What
They
was the United squad like at the time?
Roy
So
Keane,
2000, the Invincibles were which team? Which year? That was
2004.
2000.
2003,
2004.
2004.
Yeah.
So that was the Invincibles. So
Yeah.
we made a comeback after that year, right? After, so that was so after the Invincibles, did Arsenal drop off?
Yeah, we won the next league.
we won the next
We
one.
won the next league, and then Chelsea won after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We as in United.
Yeah.
Okay.
We won
Yes.
that league. And no, but that era, like Fergie at its peak, like the treble 1999. I wish I could have seen it.
Yeah.
Imagine watching
That
that.
was when the class of '92 was in its peak,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Beckham,
Yeah.
Scholes.
Backs. Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
but imagine watching that final, that 99 final. Like, we would have been so pissed till
Ion
the
Lights.
90th minute. And then
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think that happens very often.
one of my favorite post Fergie managers, Ole, scored the winner. And no, I
Great times.
think like teams like Juventus at that time with like, what's his name? Del Piero, Zidane was at Juventus. And then obviously
Yeah.
transition into the Galacticos era. Like, all of that was mad.
That
Yeah.
2006 World Cup is
So
when
my team, the team that I would actually like to watch at the time is that I've like heard a lot of players talk about is the AC Milan team, Carlo Ancelotti's AC Milan team
Mm.
from like 2001 to 2009, but particularly like 2004, I think, when they obviously lost the Champions League to Liverpool, very unfortunately.
Mm.
But that team, I don't want to read the lineup out, and it just like the back four just sounds scary.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have Dida in goal, and then right back is Cafu, then Yapstam, ex-United player also,
Oh damn.
Nesta, Maldini,
Oh damn.
Pirlo sitting anchoring the midfield, Gattuso next to him, who's like a crazy guy, and then Clarence Seedorf,
Oh my god.
Kaka, Shevchenko, and Crespo.
Oh damn.
So it's just like a
ex-Chelsea player.
fully
Yeah,
loaded
Shevchenko.
ex-Chelsea player. Yeah.
Chelsea player Shevchik, good bro. No, that
So
actually, I'll give
after I
Chelsea
think
the credit.
2005, when Chelsea bought him, at that time he was the highest he
Transfer.
was the highest like transfer record for a
Yeah.
player over 30, and that was
Yeah.
like 40 million, I think.
Yeah.
Now also is spending unwisely, but whatever.
But now you guys have the other issue. You're buying only kids.
Yeah, not old motherfuckers.
But I think in that
No
era,
comment.
I think even like the clubs, I think that era everyone wanted to watch. But I think watching the World Cup also in that era would have been like the
Yeah.
national teams. You have like
Also-
Brazil,
Yeah,
France, England,
Oh,
Italy,
that
Brazil
was
is
when the
Ronaldo.
Netherlands,
that was the
Portugal
Italy France final,
final
right?
where Zidane headbutted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but
And
Fat Ronaldo, Ronaldinho are all on the same team
all
now.
so
peaks, all peaks.
Rivaldo,
Yeah,
Roberto
Rivaldo,
Carlos.
Cafu.
Roberto Carlos.
Yeah.
I think that
Oh my
Also,
God.
also, I think that was a time where the game was not as soft as it is at the moment.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was like proper football. Like I remember Rooney. I mean, I think y'all mentioned this on your last podcast where Rooney would wear studs to like.
To take
Oh,
John Terry's legs off.
I mean, yeah, he said John Terry, but like, I mean, that's just an example of how tough the players were back then,
Yeah.
and now
yeah,
you have players like Bruno Fernandes. But
Enzo
it is what
Fernandez.
it is. It is what it is.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So,
No,
guys, I was listening to again, like I think it was someone from that Arsenal squad,
hmm,
and in some interview, and that was when like Arsene Wenger was the first one to bring like diet requirements and like that type
yeah,
of thing, and like intense fitness training into the thing,
yeah,
into the Premier League and into football really.
yeah,
So at the time, players still smoked apparently. Okay,
yeah,
so there were European players in the Arsenal squad and the English players,
yeah,
and they had like 2 weeks of preseason, which is intense fitness training with this entire like food is under control, your sleep is under control, you like you're made to drink a certain amount of water, all of that shit.
hmm,
And after 2 weeks, Arsene Wenger was like, "Okay, guys, you're supposed to like you're good to go now. 2 weeks, you can do whatever you want." And it was like crazy because the English players like it was like unheard of for them because like they went 2 weeks and they hadn't had a drink, so they were
yeah,
all like, "Oh, we're going to the bar, we're going to the bar,"
yeah.
and all the European players went to the coffee shop.
Oh damn.
And because European players smoked but didn't drink, the
Yeah,
English players drank but didn't smoke.
yeah,
So one of the European players went with the English players and he asked for a glass of red wine, okay?
yeah.
And it was like seven of them that went to the bar or something. And one of the English players went up to the bar and he's like, can I have 35 pints of dark and one red wine? And then after they had done with the bar, they walked past the cafe where all the European players are at. And these guys are just sitting there tanking coffee. And they have like their ashtrays like overflowing. And after that, they went on and won, dude. They won the season.
Damn.
Yeah.
It was
But
like
now it's
football was different back then, bro. It's like,
Wenger
now it's
also
becoming
brought that
competition.
thing that you can't drink the night before a game, no? Like that used to be open practice apparently, that you could just go out party the night before game and just come.
Come in the next
Yeah,
day and boss it.
but you know what? You guys are saying all this, but I still think there was a lot more discipline in the game back then in terms of keeping yourself fit to play or in terms of taking care of yourself.
I don't know in terms of physical fitness. I mean, if you're smoking as a player,
Yeah,
you're
I know,
definitely
I
not
know.
taking
I
that
mean,
much care of yourself, but discipline in the sense that like I think you're like more committed to the team, like those type of standards
yeah,
were
yeah. I guess
higher.
that's where I'm going.
Like
Like right
I
now,
feel like it was less of a problem for players to like players managers to like leak a story to the press,
Yeah.
like for or
yeah,
Oh, but also
like Jesse Lingard like partying in the dressing room the day after a Liverpool loss.
mm,
You know what I mean? Like playing music and dancing in the living room after you lose to Liverpool, the day after you lose to Liverpool is like I don't think you'd have that type of thing in like the early 2000s. But you'd still like have players going out and having a drink.
yeah, that's for sure. I just think that like obviously times have changed and like with social media and stuff. Like I feel like these players like they have an ego now, but back then it was like
Yeah.
you play or
Maybe
you're not. Like just get
that's
out.
why we see player power and stuff more like
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
present now. I
We were
think
supposed to do a full-on episode about this, but that was the first episode that we had Rishant on.
touched upon it. Yeah,
But who
And
who
he was
is who is Rishant? What is like where does he live? Why isn't he on here?
he's
listening.
our fourth co-host, Krish, your best friend.
Is he I don't know who he is. It's the first time hearing his name, but anyway.
And I think we'll slowly divert to the next topic. But I think another thing that I'd like a generation I want to see is like Pelé and the Maradona to see actually like how good they were
Yeah,
Oh,
and like
yeah.
compare it to
that would be brilliant. Yeah.
like my scenes. Not that I still choose like early 2000 late uh,
Mm,
like
Yeah.
1990s, but I think that's a pretty like everyone says like oh Pelé is like some people still rate him so much like more than
yeah.
Messi, more than Ronaldo, but
Yeah.
like
Obviously, it would be amazing
we'd
to see
never be able
Pele
to
play.
understand it. So I want
Yeah.
to see how good he actually is,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think if
There's
anyone
also like
else has
different things like football from parts of the world where it's not like talked about as much.
Mm-hmm.
But like let's say like I know like it means a lot to like people also like football in Egypt. It's
Yeah.
pretty big, dude. Like football in Morocco, it's massive.
I mean they
Like the
wanted
regional teams there, like even in like South America, I'd love to go. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know
Like
much about it, but like
Argentina.
yeah.
Argentina, like let's say like I'm
well,
not
it's
sure what
honestly
the
everywhere in the world. Like
everywhere in
football
the
is
world,
big
yeah.
I mean,
in every
football is a
country in
It's
the
global
world.
massive,
game.
yeah.
Like you
But
could
like
go
the
to any pocket.
hotspots,
Yeah, I mean, dude, even India is a hotspot at the moment.
Yeah.
There's such a big, large fan base of all teams
Yeah.
within India. So like, I think you go anywhere in the world, whether you're on the States, whether you're in the UK, Europe, India.
but do you think India is like a hotspot for like the domestic leagues? Like we definitely have a lot of fan following for foreign teams, but like the
I
domestic leagues are still pretty far behind, no?
I think they're far behind, but I definitely think in terms of support at the moment they're picking up. But
Yeah.
right now
Yeah, definitely.
In India, I don't think the problem is the support; it's
Yeah.
the federation. They
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
have the
Agree.
funding they get like for cricket, for
Yeah.
example.
No, I was
yeah,
just about to say, like, I don't think it's a crowd problem. Like, I was just watching videos, like BFC just hosted
Yeah.
our rivals, Kerala Blasters,
Blood
and
blasters.
there were no tickets
it
available.
was packed. It
Mm.
was packed.
There
So
were
I
no
don't know if the
tickets.
support's the problem. I think
Yeah,
like as Krish said, it's the federation that like controls it,
yeah.
and I feel it's the quality of football at the moment. Like
Yeah,
I've
for
been
sure.
invested in some seasons of the ISL, and I watch it whenever I get the chance. But like it's like after watching the top teams in the world play week in week out, not Man United, we're not a top team, but other top teams in the world play week in week out. Then you can see like the clear quality and difference is like watching like an under 19s game or something. Like it's just not as fun,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like you're
Yeah,
personally invested, but it's not as fun.
Mm. I
yeah,
think
I
that it's slowly growing though. Like you see a
Yeah.
lot of like development camps and stuff like from all these Spanish teams
Yeah.
coming into like
That's
Bangalore,
true.
India in general.
That's
But
true.
it'll take time. Like they're not gonna touch
I think
English quality anytime soon.
I think
Yeah.
the main problem is just the money. Like you look
Yeah.
at football as a sport,
Yeah.
there's a lot of money involved, and the AIF, which is the All India
Football
Football
Foundation.
Federation,
Yeah.
they don't get any support from the Indian government. Like look at our stadiums.
Mm.
Mm.
It's just
Yeah,
there's no money
this
in the game at the moment. I
Yeah.
mean,
yeah.
not enough. That's
No, but that's why it's good that the ISL is a private league, right? And that's why
yeah.
it's good that a lot of our established teams move to the ISL because that gives it the chance to get in more money without the IFF even being involved. And like, if I was not wrong, like a year ago or something, they found that all the money that the IFF was giving the government anyway, they were all like embezzling it, using it for some bullshit anyway. So, like, what's
Yeah.
the point? Like, that's why you need like all these private clubs. Like, if you see what BFC is doing, Mumbai City FC is doing. You should see like
Yeah.
the owners are
Wow.
putting their own money for the
Yeah.
development of the game.
And then like once like viewership goes up, sponsorships will go up,
Yeah.
and then like the clubs can keep the money. It doesn't have to come from other sources. That makes sense.
Yeah.
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 I think
You
that was good. I
interrupted a
think
little bit.
let's slowly divert to
Yeah.
the next
Do
topic.
you guys know
Oh,
anything? Sorry, one last question. Do you
yeah.
guys know anything about football in the Middle East?
I mean, we
And
know a little
Saudi
about
Arabia,
Saudi at the
or-
moment.
Not like before like the recent things in Saudi Arabia and stuff.
I knew we lost the AFC Champions Cup final to some Air Force One or something from Iran. That's all I know.
I'm not too sure.
But I know that like countries like Qatar and stuff, they were like trying to promote their like football. Like I was looking at there's like a sports management agency in Canada that like
Yeah.
promoted their football like federation stuff. Like it is there, it is like
Okay.
present.
I mean, there is a rumor that like I've heard the same thing about Qatar, where they try to recruit players from other parts of the world, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
That
sure
makes
like
sense
the
also.
fact that they were like able to host a World Cup, like there is some sort of like
Yeah.
fan base there.
No, but did you guys see that thing? There was like the AFC, like the Asian version of the Euros. I don't know what exactly it's called. And like India had hopes, but he
Asia
got
Cup.
knocked out in the group stage. He lost every single game. It was really terrible.
The Asia Cup, right?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
Asia Cup was it? But
I think
like
Asia Cup. I
all
hope
the
I'm not saying it wrong.
teams, I don't
What
know
did you say?
the number, but
What did
all
you say that
the
you got cut off?
teams, like they all made it the like semis and finals. And if you look at the route, they made it to the semis and finals. It was very sus. Like I think Qatar was losing to Jordan or something. Qatar was losing. And then in the 70th minute, after the 70th minute, they got two penalties and they won 2-1.
Oh.
So, like,
Wait,
I don't know, I didn't see the game, but I was reading an article about how, like, I
wait,
don't know how
sorry to
legit.
cut you off, but now that you spoke about this, did you guys watch Real Madrid versus Valencia over the weekend?
No.
That
I
was
saw the highlights.
Did
that
you see
last minute goal,
Bellingham's
right?
goal
Or
at
the
the
fight,
end,
whatever.
which was
Yeah,
disallowed?
got called off, right?
But
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
The
I
ref
did.
blew it.
like, do you not think that was controversial?
No, but to be fair, it was controversial. But to be fair, I don't like the ref blew the whistle miles before the ball was crossed.
I mean, okay, I
Like it
guess
shouldn't
the
have
goal
stood.
wouldn't count if the whistle was blown, but was that the time to blow the whistle when the ball was in the
No,
air?
that I don't. It was before he crossed it, but it was
No,
still a
it was. I
dangerous.
think it was after.
No, it was before he crossed it. He blew it, but he shouldn't have blown it if he knew that the ball
No,
was going through.
it was after, but then he was just not paying attention. He was looking away, the ref. Like the ball was
I think
in the air, but I don't know. I think that was a madness, according to me.
yeah, I don't think he should have blown it in that
Yeah.
moment. But I think like the goal couldn't stand. Like he blew it. Like
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
not
I
gonna
guess
stand.
it is what it is, but you
But
wouldn't
yeah,
say that if you were
but
the
Spain and referees. We won't talk about Spanish football and referees.
yeah, I can't
Um,
even talk.
yeah. But shall we talk about the next topic?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sorry, but like I was just reading about this. Apparently, Saudi Arabia and Iran have a crazy football rivalry.
Oh, really?
Like they're obviously political rivals in like the countries.
Yeah.
Apparently, though they've done some crazy things, bro. Like the Saudi Arabian team, when they went to Iran, they did a mocking sword dance in front of like the capacity of the stadium in Tehran is 100,000,
Uh-huh.
Oh shit,
and they did a sword dance in front of 100,000 fans, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
bro.
And they were
That
apparently all pissed. And then when Zob Ahan, which is I think yeah, it's an Iranian club,
Yeah.
they knocked Al Hilal out in the 2010 AFC Champions League semi-final.
Okay.
The Iranian players did the same dance in front of the Saudi
Oh
fans.
no. Oh God.
So I think some crazy, like it just goes to show like 100,000 players in a place like Tehran is crazy, bro. It's like football is
Yeah,
everywhere.
but
That's the point I was trying to make basically.
no,
It's
but
like
there was that
supercharged.
India-Pakistan match also, no, that happened like last year in Bangalore.
in Bangalore.
And the stadium
Yeah.
was full, and the manager, like our Indian manager, started fighting with the Pakistani players and all. It's a full
Yeah,
brawl, bro.
Yeah. It's everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I don't think this is on football, but Netflix is making a documentary now on India-Pak rivalry, but for cricket, obviously.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
It's a football podcast.
Speaking about India-Pak,
Yeah. Okay, should we talk about wasted talents?
Yeah, let's do it.
yeah,
You can rush for yeah.
So,
And if you want to
Kabir, do you
get
want
us
to go
started,
first?
I think yeah, Cabs, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So minus Pato. I don't know if you guys remember the goal he scored against Barcelona in the Champions League, but he
yeah, I don't know.
ran through the Barcelona defense, slotted it past the keeper, and he was like 18 or something for AC Milan at that time, like top scorer in the Champions League group stage, if I'm not wrong. And like the world was at his feet, he was leading Brazil, but I don't know what happened. I think he also just got fat, right? Like he had injuries and got fat like Ronaldo.
And I think injury. I think he had a
He had a
like a
spell at
bad
Chelsea
injury.
also, no?
Yeah, he did. He did. He had a spell at Chelsea. He
But
was
wasn't
actually
great
rapid.
there. Yeah, rapid but not
Not very
great.
good.
Yeah.
Bit like Warner.
I mean, Warner. Let's just not forget Warner won the Champions League, scored against Real
Oh
Madrid in the semis.
wow! I think he's also won a Champions League.
Yeah. He's also just got a
But
standing ovation
I can name
from
another
Tottenham
player that
Hotspur.
won the Champions League that's forgotten.
Do tell.
Name
Go on, I already
I don't
know
know if you all know him. There's
Anderson.
Anderson.
Anderson. Yeah,
Anderson.
Played with some of the
Actually,
greats for
he
Man
actually
United.
scored in the 2008 Champions League final in the pens. He scored a pen.
Yeah.
Anderson was he was like essential to that team, no? He's
No,
Yeah.
but
a good player.
honestly, he was always part of that team. Like I always saw him play, and then he just disappeared.
Fell
Like,
off. Apparently his eating habits were also a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also
But
feels
dude,
that.
apparently in preparation for this, I was reading about Anderson and they like the Paul Scholes chant.
Yeah.
They removed Paul Scholes' name and they started singing it with Anderson's name because they thought he'd be the heir to that position.
Oh my
So
God.
it's like definitely a lot of potential there.
yeah,
And
but
I mean, if
if
Old Trafford is singing Paul Scholes' chant with your name on it, it's kind of big shoes to fill.
yeah.
yeah. No, it's
yeah.
just bizarre because he played with. I mean, I think at that point United were, as much as I hate to say it, but we're killing it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
had like Rooney in form, Scholes,
Tevez.
Carrick.
Rooney, Tevez, Ronaldo up front,
Yeah.
dude.
Ronaldo.
I mean, with whoever was playing in that team, with that amount of talent in the team, and you're playing with these people, and then
Yeah.
you're doing well, and then you suddenly disappear. How does that happen?
No, I think he like used to be in the team consistently while Ferguson was there, right? And then when Moyes came, I think he was injured for the start of the season. Then I think he came back, he had one good game. And then
Wait, so he stayed in United till like 2012.
I
yeah,
didn't
I
think
think
so.
so. I
I
think
didn't think so.
I'm sure he was there for our last season, for Fergie's last season, the year we won the Prem. Sure.
Louis, could you check that?
Yeah, I'm just checking.
I think he left after Moyes came.
I don't know. I just felt like he won the Champions League and he's like, let's hang the boots.
So he won that
Yeah.
Prem with us in the last year for sure.
But I think we
Offside, he
kept
left in
loaning him out.
2015, bro.
And he
No,
scored
but
a
we kept
goal
loaning him
against, he
out.
scored like
Yeah.
a winner against Fulham or something also. Like we won the game 1-0 and Anderson only scored.
He left in 2015.
No, but
Yeah,
we
Yeah,
kept
but
loaning him out, I think.
2015, I didn't even know I thought he retired by then. To be honest.
Because we kept loaning him out.
Oh, okay.
I think he was on loan, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, if he was doing that well in like the 2008, 2009, 2010, whatever, like, and he was so young at the time. He was like, he must have been like 17 or 18 when he was at that time. So, I mean, obviously, he just either got
I
lazy
don't
or,
know if he was doing so well, bro. He wasn't too consistent, if I remember right.
I
Like
think
he
he
was,
just did his
So,
job.
yeah.
Like,
yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
he's just a squad player.
yeah,
Yeah, he was just a squad player. I feel like even at the time,
yeah,
like when he was in his peak, he was being rotated with people like Ji-sung Park.
yeah,
yeah. Oh, Ji-sung Park, what a player, bro.
yeah. What an
Yeah,
underrated player.
insane
3
player.
lungs.
Yeah, so in 2013, second half, we loaned him out to Fiorentina.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he was one I was thinking about, but I have another one in mind. But does anyone else want to go?
I think
Oh,
one that all of us. You wanna go ahead?
I was thinking, yeah, I can go ahead. I was thinking about Coutinho, guys.
Yeah. I
Oh,
also had it on the list.
Felipe.
Coutinho had an interesting career
Yeah.
from Liverpool to Barcelona, if I'm not mistaken, and then didn't do much at Barcelona, but then got loaned to Bayern Munich and
And
scored
scored against
against
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
And he
Yeah,
went for like a huge fee as well. Like
Yeah.
the very
huge
high
fee, yeah.
fees.
And then went back to Barcelona, I think. And then how can you play for Barcelona after scoring against them in the Champions League?
But I have a controversial opinion. I think Coutinho was like that guy could just do that shot in the left side of the box, do that curling shot that he always scored. Like,
Yeah, and to be fair, he scored
but,
some bangers, bro.
but I don't think as an overall player, I don't think he was all that and he got found out when he went to Barca. Is all I'm
I
saying.
So
mean,
I think
dude,
he was a
Okay,
quality
maybe,
player.
maybe.
quality at Liverpool, he's a nutmeg player for fun. Like he was just running through defenses.
Yeah, but
Well,
he's
he's
not
not.
at like the attacking midfielder level you see in the Prem today, is what I'm saying.
Maybe not today,
Well, the
but
game's
I
very
think
different. Like
you're just people are saying that because he left right when Liverpool like were changing.
Yeah,
And
I
as
feel
soon as he
like,
left, Liverpool won the
yeah,
Champions League, won the Premier League, but he
Hmm.
didn't have the same players around him at that time.
Yeah,
So I
that's
guess
also true.
yeah. And also, like going into Barcelona, like it's not the easiest thing.
Yeah.
bro, and I think like
Like,
he's done like not on any level compared to Hazard, but the way like he could break like lines of defenses, like the center mids, you like he gets the ball 2 steps in and he's like
yeah.
through. Like
Yeah.
he's such an
yeah,
influential player, and he did it with like no one around him. Like okay, he had
Yeah,
yeah.
like Suarez
exactly.
and
Yeah,
Sturridge at
that's
some
Benteke.
point, but Benteke
Yeah.
Benteke.
like he was like standing out in a team like and like he carried like that team a lot.
Yeah.
I think he was like like if you put him on any other team, like I think he would have been like much better.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
fair. But they put him as a Neymar replacement, right? Like you're not gonna get Neymar
Yeah,
value.
you're not gonna get Neymar
yeah,
value.
that Barcelona Neymar was actually something else.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
I
like
think that could also be like someone could say that that was like wasted potential there.
wasted potential.
oh
Like
Neymar's one of the biggest, bro. One of the biggest. He
He
should have
chose
I think
life.
so.
I feel. But
Yeah,
Neymar and Bale both who were
I
mandatory.
think Bale. I
Bro,
think
Bale,
Neymar
I
more
think
than Bale.
Bale did
I
well.
think Bale had a very good career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Bale's hype, bro, when he went to Real Madrid, like all of us were football fans, and like everyone's like, oh, he's gonna take over from Ronaldo.
Bro, and
He,
he won. He won 4 5 Champions Leagues
yeah,
there.
but he
Yeah, he
spent
did
like
his job.
90% of every season playing golf.
Yeah, I
Not,
mean
not,
that's
that's not
not
true.
Not
all of
every
I
them.
think it
season,
was
Not
right?
all
just
of
That was
them.
towards the
just
end.
towards the tail end.
That
As
was
mad
just towards the end.
towards the
Bro,
end.
Bale,
Yeah, but he
That's
was
what they
never
remember.
like okay, fine. Let me try finding a stat, but I'm sure he was like he's missed more games for Real Madrid than he's played for sure.
I don't think so.
I don't think
Can
that's
never
true.
see.
We're gonna have to fact check that.
I mean,
Okay.
possibly, but
That's a
still,
very
he did his job.
controversial fact check.
He did his
also.
job.
Dude, I don't know if you guys remember this, but Bale's one of his goals against Barcelona, I'm not sure if it was Dani Alves, where he basically just ran around the defender from outside the pitch,
Yeah,
whole length of the field, and managed to
yeah,
score. And
That
then
was
he
like
was like
Copa del Rey,
Mr.
like Copa del Rey
Classic.
final,
yeah.
and that
And
was
it's
the game
Dani
that
Alves. It's no
won them.
joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that bro, but Bale was rapid also.
Yeah.
But I think that's the goal that won them the Copa del Rey as well as in the final.
Yeah, I know, because
Like,
he
that's it.
went mad after he
Okay,
scored.
my
Yeah.
Bale
Yeah.
fact check is back. He's missed 1 in 3 games.
Oh, crazy.
Not
So
half.
33% of games he's lost.
Yeah,
He's missed.
33% of games he hasn't played.
I mean,
Okay.
let's see.
Can we do the same? Can you do the same for Hazard if you can possibly?
Yeah. For
So
Real.
he's definitely. I
Yeah,
think
for
he's
Real.
definitely-
You mean for Chelsea?
for
No,
Chelsea.
I want to see what Hazard at Real Madrid was like. How many games he missed versus played.
He was a
Because
big
that
man.
also, in my opinion, like Hazard's a Ballon d'Or player.
Oh,
He should
Hazard
have
is
been-
bad. He's played 54, he's missed 77.
Oh,
Oh
damn.
God.
Injury,
Okay.
guys.
Yeah.
Do you think that was wasted talent due to laziness?
No, I think he's had a stellar career at Chelsea, and that's all I'll remember. I'll choose to remember of Hazard.
I think
Yeah.
that's like
Yeah, like
I
if he
don't
didn't
know.
get injured and he
He
just
just-
kept playing, but like also in Chelsea, like when you hear other players talking about him,
he's
Yeah.
like
lazy. Like he didn't care. Like
he's
but he was just
lazy. Yeah, and then like he didn't give a shit about tactics. I mean,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
all
he just
well
he
and
just
good.
show up. He just
Yeah, and
show
then he
up.
It's
give
all
him the
well and
ball.
good, but like you need a little bit of, I think, something. Like if you get injured and you're lazy,
Yeah, that's
then
dangerous.
it's tough. You need to be
Yeah.
disciplined to make a recovery.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you have seen this, but he recently did like some podcast or something
With
Yeah.
Obi
Obi
Mikel.
Mikel. And in
Yeah.
that, there's a clip where he speaks about how he got his ankle injury right before the pandemic, and then they were 2 months off at home.
Okay.
And after his surgery, he said he had his surgery in Dallas in America. But when he came back home, he was at home alone without the physio. So there was nobody there to push him to continue his recovery. And I think that's
So what,
where,
he was just gaming? Or what is he doing?
I mean, he was trying to, apparently, he claimed he was trying to continue his physio himself, but clearly he didn't do it properly.
Okay. Yeah.
But still a good player. I think you still like quality. It's not like
Good
you
player, yeah.
didn't reach. I think you're still a quality.
Nobody
player.
doesn't like him. It's fine.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, there's
Yeah.
some
That-
Mo Salah fans, but
No, I don't
you
think
forget them
that's
for now.
a different
Oh
debate.
no. Okay, but
Yeah.
Hazard was better. Right?
I mean, okay,
Yeah,
wait,
I
let me
think so.
just say this. I'll give you a crazy stat. I think
Different
until
debate.
last year,
This is diverting into who said
last year,
Salah was
okay,
better?
wait, until last
Guys,
year,
we
until
can't
last
keep
year.
talking about Chelsea.
Okay, no, wait, I'm just saying.
Okay, finish.
I'm just saying, until last year, Hazard held the most amount of man of the match awards ever. Until Harry
Hey,
Kane.
bro, we get it. Chelsea was a great team.
No, Hazard,
It's fine.
quality.
No, I mean,
Hazard was
Hazard-
quality.
Go.
Okay, Sharp,
about
who's
quality.
your player,
Talking
bro?
about quality.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I think Dele Alli.
Bobby
This season
Dele.
Yeah,
he
great
had-
player, fell off.
Again.
So what are
I
the
know now.
reasons for his
I think
downfall?
recently he came out and he said mental health issues and all that. So again,
Yeah.
it's not that it wasn't warranted, but still potential
Yeah.
that wasn't reached nonetheless. But I think that season, with Tottenham, I think he was like the most exciting player. Like
Very, very exciting.
at
Yeah.
one point, there was
Yeah.
like I don't know. There was that one goal I think against Palace.
Yeah,
where he
the
stayed
volley
in it.
where he turned
was-
around and
The
smacked it.
volley, he turned.
Yeah.
Banger.
That goal, they put him on the map. I think that season, and then
Yeah.
after that, all
And a
over
very
the place.
lovable dude.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
guys
Like,
saw the
and then
Dele Alli celebration.
This was insane, bro, when that happened. Like everybody was trying to do this.
Yeah,
I
we
remember
also
in
like,
school,
since
it was like a
school.
challenge. Yeah.
but I think he's like the first thing that pops up in your head, like when you think of.
I mean,
wasted
that
potential.
season in
Yeah.
general was actually really good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Was that 2015?
I think 2014, 15. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he played for England also, no? Like in that
Yeah.
season, right after that, whatever
Yeah.
tournament they had, he played for them. And
Yeah. And then he was like suffering with like mental health issues and whatnot.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not it. But
Do you
another
think?
controversial. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
This
Nothing. I
was
was gonna ask.
I was talk I was talking about it
Yeah.
before the podcast about my pick, but I think it is wasted potential. I think I don't agree for the reasons. Um, but I think Mason Greenwood was
Oh,
like
damn.
Oh, damn.
Definitely
this is
wasted
strictly
Oh,
about
potential,
the
but if
damn.
potential.
he's a fucking rapist,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is again strictly about the potential, like only the football. I'm not
yeah,
really
I
Okay, like
mean,
like let's not
about
let's not
anything
get
else.
into what his what he
Yeah.
done or whatever. But I don't think he was convicted though. But either way, not supporting whatever he did or if he did. But I think United are in need of him at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Not
I
not
think,
not not him particularly, but maybe a player.
we need a striker, someone who can finish. He was
We
a
need a
fantastic
we need
finisher, no doubt about
yeah.
it. But like,
what the
If
fuck
you
is
yeah,
just
yeah,
like just
wasted
taking
potential
him,
for sure.
just
Yeah, if
taking him
you
as a
just
player.
give me Mason Greenwood, but he's a normal human being and not
Yeah, I guess
a
that's the
fucked up
best way.
fellow,
Yeah.
then
Bro,
I'll take
that
him.
guy, even like before the COVID season, like he could shoot with his right foot or left foot. You wouldn't
Yeah,
tell which is
yeah,
Equally
dominant
best,
player.
equally.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
and his
And like as an
finishing,
18-year-old, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer called him the best finisher at the club.
yeah.
though
Yeah,
he
his
was
But
our
finishing
star
was
boy.
on point.
Luke Shaw actually
Yeah.
came out and said that Luke Shaw was the best finisher at the club. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. There's an interview where he's like, I've seen Ole's comments and I'm pissed at him because Ole told me in training that I'm the best finisher.
What about
Oh my
what do you
God,
guys think
Luke
about
Shaw.
Harry Maguire as wasted talent at the moment? At the moment.
I, he's a
I don't
talent,
think so.
dude. I've had long-standing thoughts about Harry Maguire. I'd love to express them if you guys give me a chance.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please do.
Go for
Can
it.
I just say though? I think he's back. He won whatever February, October Player of the Month or something. I don't know. I think he's back.
I mean, I love the United
So,
fan
so
mentality.
no, okay. So let me also preface this. Okay, so I'm like I think all three of us were United fans. Okay,
Yeah.
but I think 90% of United fans globally are a little thick.
Oh yeah. No. For
Okay,
sure.
Now
so
you heard that.
there's this
Through the
thing that
genes, bro.
happens with Manchester United. It's that it's like this over scrutiny. Okay,
Yeah.
if one of you guys can please do this for me, the
Yeah.
Athletic had a recent report on fake news about Man United. Okay, and
Yeah.
Man United is like one of you, if you can please get the stats out.
Yeah. I'm
By
getting
a
it.
like fat margin, has insane amounts of fake news. Okay, so that just goes to show how like strong fan opinions are. Okay,
Yeah.
now given that these fans are thick, they don't actually understand the nuances of the game, in my opinion. Okay, I'm not trying to be like this high and mighty guy saying like whatever that we understand football better than most people or whatever. But I'm just saying that there are a lot of people that are, especially United fans, that are stupid. Okay,
Mhm.
our
Yeah.
problem was in the midfield
Yeah.
when Maguire started getting all of this hate. Okay,
Yeah.
when he started making issues, started getting issues. Okay,
Hmm.
if like your team is being if your center backs are being asked to defend spaces that they never should be defending in the first place, obviously they're going to look bad.
Yeah.
I think he's a very much a talented center back,
Hmm.
very, very, very talented center back with actually very underrated ball playing abilities.
Yeah.
Okay, like Pep Guardiola wanted to sign Harry Maguire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
that's a very big
I think
statement for you to say, one.
dude, I
I
think
think
you should just listen to me with an open mind.
I'm
Yeah.
listening, but
No.
that's a very big statement.
I have something to add. I have something to add. Just a sec, Dhruva, just a sec. I have something to add. The thing you said about the midfield was completely right because I watched a video. One of these football channels uploaded a video on the season Harry Maguire wasn't good. Like the only season
Yeah,
when he was first appointed captain, he played almost every game. He was a beast.
he played every single
Yeah.
game that season. He
Yeah.
started every game.
And the next season, we changed our midfield. People were more advanced. So Harry Maguire,
Yeah.
he knows his strengths and his weaknesses. He's never been someone who has a lot of pace. If
He's
like
not someone
running
that's supposed
at
to
him,
step out of the line, and he's not someone
exactly.
that's supposed to be defending, running
Yeah,
backwards.
exactly,
And he's
exactly,
being asked to do that. So
exactly.
it's
Yeah,
I
exactly.
actually, I think one aspect is the amount of hate he's gotten. It affected his
yeah.
confidence, changed him as a player, which I
Yeah,
understand. But I think he's good. I don't think he has like that ball playing ability. I don't think he has personally, and I
Yeah,
think
so
he's a mid table. I think he's good. Like I can't see us winning like a title or league with him at the back because
Not
some of the
anymore.
mistakes,
But I feel like
even
before
even
all
like
everything happened, if everything went right for him, again, this is a wasted potential player. If
no,
everything
I
went
don't
right for him,
know.
I feel like he could have been on that trajectory.
I mean, he
I
had
think
that great season. I mean,
yeah,
that great World Cup in
yeah.
And
whatever.
nobody speaks about this. Nobody speaks. Yeah, look at his
I
performances
think
for England.
I
But
think
nobody
he's done
speaks
his
about
job.
this. And his character, dude, like this guy's not said anything. Like the amount of players we've seen in recent past that have, for the smallest reasons, like taken to social media to speak about all this random stuff. This
No, yeah,
guy's
that's fair.
just
He's taken
level-headed.
shit.
Like obviously, like people have broken into his house,
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
yeah.
calling
No,
him
I
all
think the
sorts of
hate is
names,
unfair.
calling for him to be like killed and shit hung and stuff. And this guy's just like taking it like a champ, bro. Like this is like
No, I
that's
think
like
the
what
hate is
like you should be
definitely
doing.
a bit too extreme. But you know what? I like when you speak about your midfield, I'm sure you had problems there at the time, and like you can't just blame Harry Maguire. But like I saw a lot of school football mistakes in him. Like it was just he would give the ball away so easily. He'd try running around the back, just get tackled. It came to a point where your keeper didn't trust him. So like those type of mistakes at that level
Yeah, but
is
bro,
just not done.
just trust me,
So
Krish. I'll send you this video I watched after. Like both the mistakes that happened in like that Sevilla game, which knocked United out of the Europa League, when we still had the area, you can see like how it's because of what's happening ahead in the field that is
up
positioned
front, yeah.
that way, and that
No,
he's
no,
like
I'm not saying
this.
that, but
Krish, you're a centre mid, okay? You're a central midfielder, okay? You know what your role is on the pitch, okay? If your central midfielder is not doing what they're supposed to be doing, everybody else in the pitch is out of position. Do you agree with that? And if you're
no.
playing with like a double pivot, it's hard. Like if your double pivot is not doing what they're supposed to be doing, it's hard for the centre back to be doing what they're supposed to be doing. It's hard
I
for the
mean,
wing
yeah,
back
okay,
to be in
that's
position.
that's fair to say, but like, but you can't be like as a central midfielder if you're not doing your job, everyone else will be out of position. Well, if you're a central midfielder, I need my right midfield, I need my left midfield to get into position so I can play the ball to them.
Yeah,
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like that's the center of the team tactically. That's how everything runs from the central midfielder, right? Like it's all based around that. So like
No,
that's
no, that's
like
not
one
a
of the
fair
most
statement
important
of him
positions
at
on the
all.
pitch.
Bro, a center mid or a DM, let's just use a DM here. They're meant to support the back and the front. We're not supposed to fill in their positions or
Nobody's
help
saying that.
them.
I'm just saying that like the position of other players very often is dependent on the position of the center of the pitch, the players in the center of the pitch.
yeah. See, Krishi, if just say for example, Fred was playing that double pivot role, and a midfielder runs past him, then Harry Maguire is the only guy in front of him, right? Like he has to go commit to
See,
close down that space. There's no one around him.
no, that's true. That's true. You gotta. I like you have to support your defenders. If your center back has your ball in a bad
Like
position,
if Fred
you
is
have to
supposed
get
to be
into.
stepping out and intercepting a
Yeah,
ball,
correct,
Yeah,
correct. No, you're supposed to get into position, cover position, whatever. But then with Harry Maguire, there were times where like a simple back pass to De Gea would
yeah.
be like the hardest thing in the world for him.
No, I get you. No, but that I
yeah, that
don't
is
think
So
that's
true.
those
just the
school football
Maguire
mistakes,
problem. Also,
those school football
Yeah.
mistakes of holding the ball for too long. Like he just
yeah,
hold the ball unnecessarily for too long when
yeah.
he can
No,
get a pass.
no, I agree. But
Yeah.
that's also because their like football playing abilities were almost non-existent. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
No,
can
no,
Yeah,
just
no,
like
no.
he
see
was
Let's
like
anyone who knows
let's
how
it
to
not
play
all
football
stemmed
as well.
from
let's not
he
go there.
could
Let's
Maguire
barely
not
kick
go
the
there.
going.
ball, dude. He could barely
Yeah,
Let's
kick
he
the
not go
did
ball.
there.
on this a little bit.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there. But I think the midfield caused a lot of issues that shouldn't have happened, and it looked like the defense was bad. But I think Maguire that like good at his job on a good day, and that's like I think he's a squad player.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
kind of agree with Shah. Like, I don't think we'll win a title as
I can't see
as
us winning a
with him
title.
being one of our
Yeah, I'm
two
not saying that
guys as
either.
well. But a
I'm
third choice for
my
sure.
perspective. Yeah, I don't think he's like the greatest center back in the world or anything. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it was a little unjustified. His trajectory could have been improved if maybe we gave him the chance.
But is he a wasted talent?
I think so. Because, bro,
I
he
think so.
had
Yeah, he's definitely
insane
a
spell
talent.
with England.
He's definitely a talent.
He
I
had a
think
really good spell with England.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
but
you
you have to
watch his
also
games in
look at
England, he's a great defender, dude.
you have to also look at England's style of play. They're very pragmatic in comparison to like a lot of the teams they play. Like a three at the back, he's very assured. He never has to really come out. Three at the back with the
England doesn't play a
with his
three at the
front
back.
foot.
Come on. But
bro, and
anyways,
if you want a centre back who's wasted talent for England, I'd choose Tamori over Harry Maguire. That is actually wasted
But that's
talent.
on the manager at the moment.
Yeah, but it's still wasted talent. Like he could probably do a better job than Maguire in that current team.
I
Like
mean, we also, as a Chelsea fan, I think about Oscar also.
Yeah,
His debut, he
yeah,
came on turning around Pirlo,
yeah,
scoring two bangers against
yeah,
Juventus.
yeah.
when he
Oscar
went for
was
the
And
a
then,
money,
wasted
and then
talent for sure.
I mean,
he went to China, no?
his reasoning was at the time China was offering a lot of money to a lot of
Yeah,
players, and his
Yeah,
reasoning was more about taking care of his family.
family.
yeah,
And he didn't. He said that you know what, at the moment they're my priority.
yeah.
So
Which you get.
it's a hard one to take in, but
Yeah,
then
but you
he could
get
have
it.
gone a little higher.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
like Oscar went when he was like 23, right? Like Oscar's 32 right now. Like
Yeah,
he's
he
still
left.
old.
He left quite
He left
early.
when he was 23.
Like 23 or 25 or something. Like he left like
Yeah.
really, really early.
Okay.
No, he left extremely early, but his reasoning was just a hard one to take in because you couldn't be like
You can't blame the guy.
Yeah.
you had to understand he just want to take care of his family.
Yeah,
Bro,
and
honestly,
coming from like
yeah.
such poverty in Brazil, like you kind of get it.
Yeah.
But
Also,
another
guys, sorry, I
United,
just want to bring this up again. I'm still reeling over this United fucking defense.
yeah,
Okay. You know what our defensive record has been this season? Sheffield United has
I
the
know.
worst defensive record in all of Premier League history, apparently, okay, in terms of shots conceded. We are
Yeah,
second worst. United is second worst.
yeah,
Okay. So like what are we talking about that like I'm sure our defensive record when Harry Maguire started every season was at least better than this fucking shit.
yeah.
I
No,
don't
but
think he's the
that's also
problem
because
though.
we've had no like
I'm just
no
saying,
back four, right? Like we're playing like Amrabat left.
Whatever, bro. We still fucking
Yeah,
like stats are stats. Let's talk about
no,
that.
no, I agree. But to be fair, that Harry Maguire season we had a pretty solid set back four.
yeah.
Yeah, we
Lindelof,
did.
Maguire,
Lindelof, Maguire, Luke
Van
Shaw.
Bissaka, and Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll ask. This will end the debate. I think. Put Harry Maguire in a back four that you think will win the title. A full season. You think you can rely on him for a full season?
We did rely on him. We finished second that season, right?
Yeah, but by miles second.
With
We
Jose,
still
with
finished
Jose.
second, bro.
No, this was with Oli.
It's
No,
With
Solskjaer.
Ole.
but
I
I'll
don't
tell
think
you,
you can
Shah, I'll
rely
tell you a
on
back four with
Solskjaer.
Maguire to win the league.
You
You
need
don't
someone
put
with
Vidic
pace.
in.
A centre back with pace.
It's Big Verge. It's Harry
No, no,
Maguire
no, no.
and Big
It's
Verge.
not
I'm
Big
telling
Verge. It's not Big Verge, bro.
you. No, Big Verge can
Okay,
handle that whole defense on his own. He won't need Maguire only.
but you
Then
need pace.
at
Or
right back,
you put Walker in the wing,
Hakimi,
or you play three
and
at the
at
back.
left back, Theo Hernandez. You'll win the league.
I think
I'll put Walker and Robertson.
I think
Okay,
Hakimi
Walker
and
can switch
Theo Hernandez
into
are
a back three also if possible.
the best wing backs in the world.
Sorry.
I think Hakimi and Theo Hernandez are the best wing backs in the world.
I mean, I can't argue with that. It's great choices.
Yeah.
But
Again, that can be a future topic.
yeah,
Certain positions in our top,
certain
but
positions, best players. Yeah, we can do
No,
that.
but sorry, one last forgotten player or wasted talent. You guys remember Januzaj in his first season?
Oh yeah,
I did.
yeah.
no,
yeah.
none that
Oh my god. With the hyper venoms on, oh my god.
Man, he
He was
scored some
Belgium,
good
no?
goals from outside the box.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was a good player.
Even
Yeah.
And then he went to Spain.
y'all
Yeah.
had another player, Shinji Kagawa.
Oh, Kagawa. But he was better for Dortmund. He was never really good at United.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
just
I
had
mean,
that one
I
game where
couldn't
he scored a
remember.
hat
But
trick.
he just
Uh,
popped into my head. I think.
And then there are a couple,
Yeah.
even Ben Arfa. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
Ben
guys remember Ben
Arfa.
Arfa.
Michu.
There's Arshavin, Michu, Arshavin.
yeah.
There's a lot of like old school. Like,
Yeah.
Not that many Chelsea players in this list.
Victor Moses.
there's no
The
potential at all at
Moses
Chelsea.
with Antonio Conte was
Yeah, that's what.
the
Even
best right back in the world at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but
Premier League at
I
least.
think there's a lot that
I'm
goes on.
still, guys. Sorry, I'm still a little heated.
But does Falcao count as a wasted talent?
No.
I mean, he
No,
had
at Atletico
goodish.
Madrid he did well.
That Atletico
He did
spell was
great.
his best
Yeah.
spell.
But
Failed
then
at
how can
It's
you
Chelsea.
just
count
you can't
him as a
compare.
wasted
You can't. I
talent?
feel like if you come to United, your later stages of your career, it's just like you should just blank that space out. You know.
No, but he was shit then when he came anyway because of that huge injury he had. No.
Yeah, but like at
And then he went to
Atletico, he was
Chelsea
Atletico,
also
he
and
decent.
he
did
was
his
shit
job.
there also.
Yeah, he
He
was
was good
shit
at
for us
Atletico.
also.
He was fine with in the Premier, yeah, okay. But when he was
Oh
young
yeah,
before
he's been fine with Monaco also, no? How are you?
Monaco, he was okay. Like
Oh, what about
Yeah.
Icardi, bro?
No, Icardi.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know who's
Icardi
the
was
biggest
striker,
fucking
and then
waste
all
of
that
shit?
drama happened.
Time, money, space, everything is fucking Anthony Martial, bro.
no until it goes dude, that hurts, bro. That hurts. That first
Fucking hate
season,
that
that
guy.
like dude, the first
Hey,
season he's had.
also, you guys said Anthony Martial. What about the current Anthony in Man United?
That guy's no potential. There's no potential there to start with. Like
He has
I don't know
he
what, dude. I don't know what's happening,
Bro,
man.
you know
does
that
not have
option
a
on
level head
FIFA,
at all. He loses his mind. Like I'm not. I don't know how we've not seen him get sent off more.
He's
he's
just
always
so
there full
bad,
90.
bro.
dumbass. You know that option on FIFA where you can like pay money and still terminate that contract just so that you can deal with them.
You have the bias clause on
That's
it.
an
I
option
think
in real life also.
Yeah, but in FIFA, like I can do it in 1 second. In real life, there'll be like 3 weeks of press, all that.
Yeah.
Like, just
so
pay
that is one
400
issue, and
and
also
terminate them.
that's a different issue. Let's not talk about United. Really, let's
Yeah.
We should do a United episode soon, though.
I feel
that's
like we
gonna
should
take
do
at
a
least
United
2
episode. We
hours.
still haven't done it.
Yeah, we
That's 2
should
hours
now.
long.
Like it's been 4 episodes. Like let's address it now, bro.
Yeah, all right.
Yes,
Maybe next episode.
all our viewers, please let us know if you'd like a United episode. We have a lot to say, clearly.
Yeah, and it would be pretty heated. I feel, even though we are all United fans, I feel our opinions on United.
Diverge a little bit, yes.
When will we win the Champions League? When will we win the Premier League?
No, it's not
You
about
focus-
winning.
Then like
You-
20 years, but United in
Yeah.
like, the next 5-10.
I don't know.
So-
I don't know how it feels. So I'm just curious.
Before I die,
My
I want
downfall is
We'll have to talk about the new ownership
Yeah,
for sure, and we'll obviously also talk about our past mistakes, of which there are many.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
if we do the episode, we'll give you the assurance that we won't be talking about all the same regular shit that everybody's been saying about United. We'll try to dig a little deeper, find actual root causes of the
Yeah.
problems. Won't be just on the surface level.
but I will be giving
Like
a
it
lot.
won't just be, oh, the Glazers are shit. Like we'll actually try to dig a little deeper.
Yeah, but I'll be giving a lot of opinions that I just see on the pitch happening, whether they be popular or unpopular. I'm not aware,
Yeah.
but yeah.
as an
Yeah.
outsider of your team, I have a controversial opinion about the problem. Nothing.
that.
It's not a dig at United though.
Yeah, say it, bro. Even if it's a dig, bro, we don't care. Just say it.
I think Ten Hag needs to get out.
how many players will come in, a manager will come and go, bro.
I
not
mean,
the problem.
according to me, I just said it's my personal opinion.
Okay, but
Keep it to yourself.
give me a viable replacement for him.
Bring Mourinho back.
No, thank you.
Oh
He
my
wants to
God.
job with me.
Thanks, but no thanks.
I mean, Ten Hag.
Thomas Tuchel.
No
Yeah,
thanks.
no, bring
thanks.
him in.
No,
But
I
but
think
I,
you
I guess Ten
back
Hag,
your
Ten Hag
manager.
likes to. I don't know. I think he's a bit of a hypocritical guy. But anyway, that's not the topic of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Again, like if we actually discuss United, we can talk about this.
Yeah, I
it'll
think
take a
if we
long.
start, like, I don't want to start saying something
Yeah.
because then
Yeah.
I know we'll have to record for another hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
Yeah.
So let us know if you want to talk about United next week, guys.
like, share, subscribe.
Okay,
Like,
that's
share,
the last.
subscribe. Thank you for coming on, Krishi.
Yeah, thank you,
Thanks,
Krishi,
Krish.
for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Also,
Patre.
say hi to this
Patre.
Patre.
Yeah.
My side.
But very subdued version of Krishi, I have to say. Very calm, composed. Not
Yeah,
From
very
a
calm,
very
composed.
erratic Gibran last time.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
We were hoping to get a
As-
little more spice from you, Krish.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all got to my
no,
head,
no,
I
bro.
might have
You'll
gotten
start
something.
yapping. You'll
But the
start
topic
yapping.
topics were a little mellow for me.
Yeah,
Gerard's
that
better
was
than
a bit
Lampard.
mellow.
Because we
Huh?
can't talk about fucking Chelsea every episode.
What did you say?
Paul Scholes is better than Lampard. Gerard's better than Lampard.
I know
I'm
about
kidding,
Gerrard,
man.
but Paul Scholes is definitely better than
Yeah,
Lampard.
ball scores were definitely better.
No, guys said
No comment.
I'd actually take Lampard.
Fat lamps, fat lamps, fat lamps.
Fat
Wait.
Laps was quite an era, bro. When he was manager of Chelsea, he was quite an era.
Also, when he lifted the Champions League and scored
Okay, bye guys.
goals.
John Terry slipped.
Yeah.
John Terry slipped.
Okay, see you guys.
Easy.